My name is Ed Foley, and our law firm helps railroad workers injured on the job. The law requires railroads to provide a safe place to work, and the railroad has to exercise reasonable care to make sure you're given a safe place to work. And that includes making sure the rail cars themselves, the track, the roadbed, anything associated with the railroad, operation of a railroad, the employer has to exercise reasonable care to make sure that you can do your job in a safe manner. It also has to assign you to jobs that you're qualified to perform. So remember that if you're working for a railroad and you're injured on the job, the railroad must compensate you if the railroad is responsible for any portion of negligence that causes you to be injured. It's also important to remember that under the federal law, if the worker himself or herself is negligent, it does not bar your claim. It may just reduce the claim. And the burden of proof against the railroad is not as significant as it is in most negligence cases. So the railroad really does have a duty and an obligation to exercise reasonable care to make sure that you can do your job safely, and that the railroad must take care of you if, as a result of its negligence, you're injured in any respect while working on the job. In addition, even if you have some type of an illness that was caused by your job as a result of the railroad's negligence, you can recover for that. In the unfortunate event that a railroad worker is killed on the job as a result of the railroad's negligence, his wife, his children, perhaps his parents are also entitled to recover. So this is a complicated area of the federal law. You should get legal counsel if you're injured on the job, and I would recommend that you do that as soon as possible, remembering that there's not only a 3-year statute of limitations, but in many cases there's a 180-day notice requirement, or if it's a claim against a state agency, a 270-day notice requirement. But it's important to act promptly. If you're injured as a railroad worker and you need help in this area, please give us a call.